So now we are back, and I'd like to show you the second reference line, the second reference situation. And it's a little bit more complicated than the first one, but nevertheless you can find a lot of use for it. And let's start with the first reference situation. It's just spot, and here also on the spot. And you have to shoot it in the left or right corner pocket. And what do you think? Where does the cue ball contact the rail? Okay, the first spot is pretty clear. It's about the same we had over there. So, and after that it hits that rail. And where from the second rail does the cue ball crosses this line? That's the question. Some players are thinking, oh, maybe here, maybe there, whatever. Pretty big space. And we have to find out where exactly does the cue ball cross this line. So let's go for it and check it out. And here you see it passes this line almost exactly on the spot where it started. And so we found out this one. But in a game, you don't have always this situation, of course. So, interesting question would be, where does the cue ball crosses the line if it's maybe over here, right? So, let's check it out. You have the ball there. I leave the cue where it was, so it came up a little bit shorter, just a little bit. And yeah, this is quite okay. It just depends where I cheat the pocket, a little bit to the left or to the right. You have a tolerance about a half diamond, okay? And it usually comes back through the point where the cue ball was starting. Here you see the same thing on the other side. The cue where I started, and again a little bit short, which is quite usual. And if the table is freshly covered and everything, it usually goes through the spot where it has started. But the more interesting thing is, if you have the ball there and the cue ball is not on the line, if it's here, right, then you know, it probably goes through the line over there. And because of the table, maybe a little bit shorter, so over there it's going to cross the line. You see, here I started and here it crossed it, just a little bit shorter, like I said. So, but more interesting also would be, this ball is not always on the spot, right? How about if it's one diamond off and the cue ball is about here? Then you can bet on it, it will gonna cross again over there, right? It's the same thing like the cue ball would be here. Let's give it a try. Here was my starting point, and here comes the cue ball. See? Just matters also how you use the tolerance of the different pockets. Yeah, and you can create a situation out of it. For example, you have an 8 ball over here, and your opponent has some balls left on the table. They are blocking. Right. Let's put it over there. So everything between this diamond here and there should work in accordance with this line. Let's have the ball over there. The cue ball maybe is here. And then you know, if it's like that, right? Then you know, oh, I don't know, when I play this ball inside there, can I pass here? Probably I use a lot of right side spin to make it sure to come here, which is okay, but if the spot is blocked, then you are not sure about if you can pass. But if you know the system, this reference line, then you know, oh, cue ball probably gonna cross the line over there, so it's free, right? I don't have to use any side spin. I just have to let it roll. Right where I started. So it passes. Nice position. And the same thing would be, for example, it's a stripe, but anyway, if it's here, and you have it like this, then you know, for example, oh, it's too dangerous, right? It probably hits these balls. Then I know I have to give some side spin to pass here, or some inside spin to pass there, right? Just try it with the inside spin. It's more unusual. And then it comes longer, still hits it, but okay. Maybe another example. So here it is. Normally it comes here, this direction, right? So I gave a little bit inside to make it longer. But then I need more power to get the distance. Longer, obviously, it comes. So, and that's basically about this system. I hope you like it, and I wish you good luck to give it a try in your personal training session. And we're going to continue with the third line right in the next days, okay?